Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you watched my first video, part 1, I didn't even realize it was going to be a part 1. I showed the purchase or setup of this tool, and it's half letter, and it was $20, and it was a total just kind of impulse that I wanted to set up. I actually set one up last year around this time, and I showed a flip of that in my first part 1. So this video is me going to I'm actually watching the video I filmed. I like to watch and hear and see if I put any information, if, just kind of, I guess, my version of editing. So that's what you see on the phone right there. I'm watching it, and then I am just going to town on filling in some of the items that I know I want to fill in. So I pulled back the yearly to reflect October, November, December for both the yearly planning in case I want to track, and then put any birth dates or anything. On this page here, this is the one that's from LLC Designs. I white out the respective little areas right there, I believe, to put my morning, afternoon, and evening routine and reminders. It does have a task side. I do want to put some stuff right there. I'm not sure exactly what. For me, my morning and afternoon and evening routine, morning is like my apple cider vinegar when I wake up. Of course, my prayers, my water, exercise, my planner routine, any filming, any answering of the comments. That's like my morning routine is before my daughter wakes. So I like to put that kind of stuff. The afternoon, I consider like brunch area. I like to do homeschool, outside planning, read alouds. I like to reserve that for cleaning and starting dinner and stuff like that. And then the evening is really like bath time, updating my trackers, cleaning the kitchen, my face routine. I take another little capful of my apple cider vinegar. I walk, I read. So I want to use maybe that task side right there for stuff that maybe as like goal oriented in those respective places. So as you all know, I have my main planner. That is a standard size Stology. That's the one that you see me do every single month. Everything else you see on my channel are just companions or things that I like to keep my creativity alive. I am a planner girl, so that is so I can use different sizes, different things. It's very inspirational for me, and it's actually something that helps relieve my anxiety or depression or anything like that. So I want to use that little task side to... Sorry, I was listening and I thought I heard something. Are you okay, best friend? I heard okay. So I have my daughter here, sorry. So anyhow, I want to use that left side on that taskbar area to put like more goals. Like, okay, if I want to do apple cider vinegar in the morning, how is that working? Like, do I continue it? Do I need to buy more? Do I need to use a different brand? How much water am I drinking? Exercise, what am I kind of doing? Do I want to do like in the morning, do I want to do my bike? Do I want to do my HIIT? Do I want to do cardio, my booty bands? Like, what do I want to do? So just, I guess it could be like more notes for those respective sections. So I really love the half letter size and the smallest discs because I'm a lefty and I can write on, I can flip it on its, back, and then I can go ahead and write what I need to write, and it does not get in the way. But the moment I start chunking up stuff, like you saw in my part 1, when I still love that, but, I start to get kind of like, okay, this is too much. But it's also like I like to stuff things too. So it's like a catch-22. So we're going to move on to what I did for the brain dump section. I am actually going to use my main planner. You'll see that pop in and out of this video because I'm using that a lot to transfer information. I think that's the beauty of having a main planner system. You can take virtually anything that you do, any kind of planner. It could be a piece of paper, I don't know, but it could be a weeks, it can be an A6, it can be rings, it can be strings, it can be whatever. because I have that data and that information there, I'm able to transfer it into anything. So y'all know I do a brain dump in my monthly book, so I'm able to do a brain dump here. I just like that tool has one side for notes and one side for to-do lists. So as you can see, I'm writing notes. I love the LaCroix limoncello, so I want some more of that. I want to buy Sophia a wake-up clock. It literally kind of is like a sleep trainer. It kind of helps her get out of the room, because right now as it stands, we go in there and get her out. She won't get out. So this wake up clock turns green, and that's a good indicator that she can get out. So I want to buy one of those on Amazon. I want to get some more booty bands. You basically, they're workout bands for your booty. You put them on like your thighs and stuff, and you can work those out. And then I have just the to-do list that's on this week's brain dump, which is schedule massage. I need to make phone calls. I need to get some shoes. So there's just a variety of different things that I need to get. So I have that right up front. In my Slim Apunto, I wrote a little weekly reset or like weekly intention. So that page, I'm basically going to bring over my goals on one half, and then my scriptures to focus on for the month on one half. So that one right there in the Punto was a weekly like intention, but I thought to bring it over to a monthly overview for October. That way I can hardcore focus on these 5 scriptures. It's for beating anxiety. So on the left side, you'll see box breathing, hydration, meditation, forgive quickly, and affection. So those are just things I want to focus on for the month of October. And then on the other side, you will see me put in Psalms 4.4 and 8, John 10:10, Hebrew 4 and 6, Luke 1 and 37, and then Galatians 6:9. So I am using that little dot thing. Somebody gave me that. It's a clean colored dot. I actually really, really love that color. And here goes my phone. It always rings in the most inopportune times, and it's more than likely spam and people that want to sell me stuff. So I really love that color for the little dots, the zig dots. I can't find that color for my mild liner. I need to put that down and just buy that one color because I love it. So what I'm doing here is putting a cute little rice paper sticker down. I know I said functional. This is function to me. I just like to have something pretty to look at. That is definitely function for me. It may not be for a lot of people. A lot of people may think just pen to paper is function, but I mean, obviously that's why we're so unique in the planner community, because certain things mean different things for us. So I put that little girl down. She's like drinking her little coffee. On the to-do list side, I am putting stuff from my tasks, and personal goals that I do at the month of each book. And then on the other side, it is actually emails to send. And it just so happens that I had 2 that I need to send. But that probably will just take on the tasks and personal goals for the month. So I really actually do enjoy this page that they do put it on over the monthly area. I think it's a really, really good overview, kind of hierarchy overview of what you need to do for your month. It does need, keep you, I would say, accountable. So if you're just using this half letter as your main planner, having that before your month is actually super cool. So I said in my part 1, I was going to go ahead and transfer over. I don't even know if I said. If I didn't, I know I repurposed my Sunday start to a monthly on the actual calendar, and I labeled it. I can't recall if I mentioned I was going to transfer all of my stuff in for October. If I didn't, that's what I'm going to do now. So I use my main book, which is my main monthly book. I keep it here in my strings in my Chic Sparrow. That book has been with me since January of this year. So everything is in that TN. I use monthly, I use like a traveler's notebook standard size insert. I got it from Amazon, and I use that for all of the forward planning that I would ever need. So that's why it's so simple for me to just transfer data. Now at this point, all I'm doing is writing, which if y'all know me, you know I love to write, and I'm watching my own video, and I'm in like planner girl heaven. I'm listening to someone, I know it's me, but I'm listening to someone plan, and I'm just copying data and information. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with the right-hand side first because I just flipped it over. It's easier. And then I get to the left side, and what you'll see me eventually do is just color code. I've had my family color code system for a really long time. I guess you could say since, for sure, Sophia was born, she's 5. So a little bit before that, it was just orange, my husband, green, Isaac, pink, me. And then the home stuff was either yellow or a gray mild liner. Obviously once that mild liners came into the mix, but when Sophia was born, she's purple. My older boy is blue. So, yeah, anything that is yellow or gray, you'll see dumped. It's either, you know, somebody else's appointment that doesn't fall in that category, or I messed up, or it's just some kind of family thing. Our dog is definitely one as well. So I'm putting in all of that information. Like, let's say, for instance, okay, just follow me for a minute. For instance, if I go ahead and carry this on the go, it is so slimlined, okay? I have a van, so I would just totally keep it in my van. And I have my personal TN right now as it stands on strings with that slim Campagna. I would definitely, you know, if that's in my van right now and it's so small and portable, I keep it in my purse as well. So let's say pretend I wanted to take this on the go. It has absolutely everything that I would need: a daily, a weekly, a monthly, notes, brain dump, you know, a shopping list. That's really what I would need on the go. You see in this video, I got my brain dump and I wrote something because while I was doing my monthly, something sparked that I needed to remember. I need to drink something, and that was to call the court. I got a wonderful ticket last month for running a stop sign. I honestly do not believe I ran the stop sign, but the guy was like, you ran it. Even my son was in the car. He's like, Mom, you didn't run it. But whatever, $300 later, I paid the ticket, and I just need to call and see if that's fine. Like, I literally have not had a ticket in maybe like 6 or 7 years. So I don't know if they want me to still show up or what they want me to do. So whatever. So I have that in there, and I want to go ahead and, make a note to call. So I put that in my main planner because I know that what I'm doing is for fun right now, but I actually do need to do that. So I put it in my main planner in my brain dump area because I know I look at that more than 3 times a day. And I would definitely remember to do it. If not, I migrate it to my days. And then, yeah, so I have a whole system there. So my monthly is so awesome. Like it's just a high overview. I also mark when we do stuff, when I get my nails done. If it's birthdays, it's events, it's paydays, it's things that happen. Even I have a memory a day page, but if there's some kind of memory that stands out and that I need to put on there, someone was sick, something happened, good, bad, ugly, that will also go on the monthly as well. So I turn the page, and because I didn't print double-sided on the weekly, I wanted right there to have weekly reminders, but I was like, I don't really actually want that. So I cover it up and I put clean eating. So I am on this journey of clean eating. I'm talking about clean eating like I was last year. When I was vegan, I started introducing a lot of vegan treats and processed crap. So I have been on this clean eating journey right now for about a good solid 3 to 4 weeks. And so I just want to keep that momentum there. So I'm writing some notes. That's something that I really kind of visit every single day. So to have that there is pretty cool. I put to eat my veggies first. If I'm going to eat any healthy carbs, I'm doing a clean keto version, which are any kind of carbs, the veggies and all that, eat them in the morning. And then my electrolytes, do at least 14 to 16 hours of fasting. I highly, highly recommend fasting, but if you've never fasted, do not fast 14 to 16 hours, okay? You will fall over. Like you definitely want to check with your doctor. You definitely want to work up to that. Like I've done keto before. I've fasted like 24 hours before, so I know my body. But I do a daily, at least at minimum 14-hour fast. I was even doing that on vegan, but because I had too many carbs, which turned into too many sugars, it did not do anything for me, in my opinion. So anyhow, just a little rant. Then magnesium in the evening. I've been taking my magnesium in the evening, and oh my gosh, before bed, I'm actually getting to sleep faster. Now, I'm not staying asleep, but I'm getting to sleep faster. I either want to do my bike or my walk daily and then buy some other booty bands or use my booty bands. So I put that there. And then because I don't like white space, I grabbed one of these little pretty little images from Hobby Lobby. They come in a variety of different colors or little themes, and I grabbed it. It says, please keep believing that God has big plans for you, because he does. Anything is possible if a person believes, Mark 9:23. And then there's a quote that says, optimism is that faith that leads to achievement, by Helen Keller. So I was like, oh my gosh, that just screams wonderful. The next thing you will see me do is work on the weekly. Again, these are from LLC Designs, and they were given to me, I don't know when, last year or the beginning of the year. I favor horizontal weekly inserts. My favorite in personal size rings are the Filofax ones, but the ones in my main planner, those work very well and functional for me. So I am grabbing information from there to put here for this week. This is the week of the 11th through the 17th, and it has a this week on top, a Monday through Sunday, and it's in this nice, cute little cursive writing. So I am dating it. What I eventually do is section out each side, so that way I have events on the left side, and on the right side I have my top 4 to-dos for that day. I will go ahead and fill those in. I didn't in the video. What I did fill in was our events and kind of slightly color coded, and you will see that. I actually favor inserts like this. That's why I was so thankful that she gave these to me. Another big thing I feel that you should do if you're like really trying to just create something or have a project. I see this as a project because it was totally like therapy project. It was just fun and great. And then I was able to process it out with you guys, and it just makes me feel so much better and productive. And I can see my tasks on there. Whether or not they get done, that is not the goal. It's just that when I write things over and over and over and over again, they're committed to my memory. So I like doing this. So anyhow, these are one of the greatest little inserts that I have. And I'm so glad that I can shop my stash, go on my computer. And I'm so blessed and thankful that I have black ink. I can print this out. And I can do this, but I will share something really funny. When I was getting prepared to do this voiceover, my daughter says, Mommy, you don't need to buy that. She told me that. And she says, Daddy is working. You don't need to buy that. And the kids are such sponges. They will hear so many things. And how fast does she convict my spirit right there? I was like, you know what, baby? You are so right. Mommy did not buy this. I bought this on complete impulse. And I forget she's 5. She's like, what's impulse? Teaching moment. So anyhow, I am thankful, okay, that I was able to have $20 and go buy this at Office Depot. But I wanted to shop my stash. I wanted to see what I had. At least I did not buy the inserts, so gold star for me. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So I'm using that little zig dot thingy again to put the little dots on the side. I really love it. I'm doing that in my Giglio rings too. Let's see how long that lasts this week. But I used to do this back in the day, and it worked so good. And then I saw a YouTuber and an Instagrammer by the name of Breezy Plans, and she's doing that right now, and she just re-inspired me. So I was like, oh my gosh, totally doing it. So that is what you see me doing in this weekly. Y'all, I really, really enjoyed doing this. Like, I don't have a lot of stickers everywhere. I don't have a lot of washi. I feel it cohesively just flows. Like the beginning is just flowy. Like, this is great. And I wanted you guys to come along and see. I'm now going to do a daily very quickly, but it flows in that it has a little fly leaf with Post-its at the front. I have an area for notes. I have an area for information. And then I have my monthly, daily, weekly. I have tasks. I have goals. Y'all, like, it's great. So these dailies are from Yay for Fridays. They're free printable. Again, I don't know if she has them anymore. I had them in my on my computer, so I printed them in A5 size. It has a to-do. It has a to-do little area, priorities, an agenda, and notes. So what I did is at the top, I just put Tuesday, October 12th. And then what I'm going to attempt to do is put my priorities. I'm going to use my daily that is already in for today and kind of back plan and fill that out. I do know that I am going to read some more of my book today, so I probably will put I have an area for book reading notes. I want to keep that as the core concept, so I will fill that out probably later in the week. But on the day, on 2 pages, I inserted that little notes side of the tool you'll see here in a little bit. I may just go ahead and put some more book notes there, or some scripture writing, or some journaling. I just love day on 2 pages. Day on 2 pages are just life. If you are a writer and you like to write, you know that you can do so many things with day on 2 pages. You can do the weather. You can put a grocery list. You can put scripture. You can put your schedule. You can put journaling. You can put tracking. You can put, virtually any kind of memory keeping. If you are a homeschooling mama, you can put your homeschooling stuff. Like, in fact, that's probably another thing that I can put on there. You can put Post-its and washi and stuff like that if you want. But I definitely use my day on 2 pages in my main planner to do those types of things. I think that it just brings me joy, and some people may be like, well, that's not a lot of tasks, but I don't really use my planners to be a task master. I use them for a lot of memory keeping, a lot of pretty lists. That's basically what it is. I have a self-care area. I put scripture. I write down what we eat for dinner. I journal towards the evening. It follows like a flow for my brain, for my mental, my spiritual, and for me managing my house. So if you don't have all those things to do, you can definitely still use it for faith and spiritual and wellness and all that good stuff. So anyhow, that's what you kind of see me doing here. I am putting the weather. I do want to do a scripture plan on faith and depression, my own, and kind of put it out there on my, I haven't touched my blog, arisenyou.blogspot.com, and I don't know how long. Maybe put it on my blog, but that's kind of a lofty goal. I really want to get it done, but I don't know. I think I'm being a little bit more ambitious. So I'm putting that on this pink little Post-its, which I picked up probably last week. I freaking love these. These are so functional in my mind. I use them for headers a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and just write right there, scripture plan. I did my agenda on the side. I just followed our schedule of what we did today. I put down at the bottom a tracker, my priorities, some notes. Guys, this was just out of this world fun. It was nice. It gave me a break. It just kind of reset me. So I'm just going to show a quick little flip right here and just end the video on me just kind of doing like a little plan with me and how I walked through this whole little project that I set up. Don't forget to watch part 1. This is definitely part 2. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments, keep them nice. But this was so fun. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thanks for coming along, and God bless you.